Whether you are thinking about starting a business or just getting started in business, in this video, I'm going to share with you the primary reasons why you should really consider having a business checking account and the risks of not having one. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Kelly, owner of Mike Kelly CPA. As a certified public accountant who's been in this field for the last 13 years, a common question I get from my clients and people wanting to start a business is, do I really need a business checking account? Now, most of us have heard the term business checking account, but when do you need one? What do you need one for? And why do you need one? The first major advantage of having a business checking account separate from your personal checking is the time savings it yields on record keeping. Now, who likes record keeping? Most of us despise it. Even as a CPA, I'm not the biggest fan. I want to be doing other things, but I know how important record keeping is. It is the foundation for financial statements, for your tax return. Everything comes down to the basic foundation of record keeping. When we have transactions in all different kinds of accounts, record keeping becomes an absolute nightmare. So simply just by setting yourself up early on in your business, by having a business checking account, all of your transactions, all of your income receipts, deposits, all of your expenses, they're all gonna be coming out of one account. And what that means is that you can easily construct your accounting data and records from your bank statements. Imagine how much easier that is versus having your business transactions commingled with your personal activity, trying to figure out several months later when you forgot what you did, if that's a personal expense or a business expense. Instead of spending minutes, you'll spend hours upon hours trying to figure this out. And by the way, if you want to pay a bookkeeper or a CPA to do this work for you, first of all, they might choose not to even work with you. Secondly, if they do perform the work, it's probably going to cost you a fortune in accounting fees. So by setting yourself up correctly, it's going to not only save you a ton of time, it's going to save you
A whole lot of money.
So even though you're not technically required to open up a business checking account in many cases, there's a word that starts with an L, and the following word is protection, that will really prompt you and motivate you to do so. And that word is liability.
Talking about liability protection.
Liability protection is one of the biggest and most optimal reasons to open up a business checking account, because when your funds from your business account are partying with your personal account, that's known as mingling or commingling. And if somebody wants to sue you, guess what? Not only can they sue you for your business assets, but they're going to quickly see, you're like, oh, your business activity really isn't separate from your personal activity. Which is going to signify to them that they can go after a lot more than just what you have in assets in your business. They can start to target your personal assets. But wait, Mike, I formed an LLC. I formed a corporation. I should be good, right? I mean, they said I have the corporate veil. Well, yes, the corporate veil does provide you legal protection and liability protection, but if your funds of your personal checking account and your business activity are commingled, then it's going to appear as if things aren't legally separate. What you want to do to provide yourself the most peace of mind, the most liability protection, and to follow that entity structure you just paid a lot of money for to set up is to really do everything you can to separate your personal life from your business life.
Your personal life is here, your business life is here.
With a separate business account, some prestige does come with it. Now, let me give you an example. If you were to come to me as a customer and I said, okay, yeah, you can write me a check. If I told you, oh, just make it out to Mike or Mike Kelly, you can just write it to me personally. Versus if I told you, oh, make a check out to my accounting corporation, Mike Kelly CPA. Which one to you sounds more professional? Well, the second one, right? And so I think if you can present yourself that way, that people are going to take you a lot more seriously as a business owner, and they're going to know they're working with a real professional. So I think it's definitely a reputation boost as well, knowing that you take your business and your work and your clients very seriously. Speaking of payments, let's talk about how you're going to get paid as a business owner.
Show me the money!
If the only account you currently have set up for your operation is a personal checking account, then you're going to be very limited on how your customers and your clients can pay you. Yeah, they can pay you with cash. Yes, they can pay you with a check. But what if they want to pay you via debit card or credit card or some other unique form of payment method? Well, you're going to need a business checking account that can accept those types of transactions and payment methods. I can tell you from experience and just working with many clients that the last thing you want to do after you've done a lot of work for somebody is try to hunt them down because for money, because you don't have the payment option they can currently pay you with. It's such a headache. Did you know that you can actually build credit history and like a credit score for your business? Bet you didn't know that. A lot of people don't. Once you establish a business checking account, it's really a lot easier to then go about and apply for a business credit card. And this is great to have because it doesn't mean you're going to go into crazy amounts of debt, but if you use it wisely, you can build it to get cashback rewards or other perks just by simply spending the money with your business credit card on your necessary and ordinary business purchases. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we just talked about what a business checking account is, all the reasons of why we might need one, and when to get one. And that should be fairly obvious now. Is I would recommend getting the business checking account if you want to be in business and take your business seriously, whether it's a side hustle or full-time business. Get your business checking account established as soon as you possibly can. Before you open a business checking account, please do your research. Look at credit unions, look on different types of banks online. Like Nolo is a common one that people know about. It's a free online checking account that people can use. There's no transaction fees. If you get with a bank that has a business checking account transaction fee, it's probably going to cost you 10 to 20 bucks a month. And that might not sound like a lot, but when you're first getting started in business, you probably have like no money to begin with. And so if you do your research, you can find local bank branches in the area where you live that have no fees, or try to estimate how many types of transactions you'll have in your business every month and try to match up a bank that would work with how your business is structured to be able to open an account where you have no fees. And I would also recommend being able to have a physical location you can go to so you can deposit a check if you need to. To learn more about business ownership, accounting, investing, and taxes, check out this playlist right here. If you're seeking professional help with your accounting records, with your tax returns, tax planning, whatever it may be, you can reach me on my website at www.mikekellycpa.com. Thanks for being a wonderful audience. I hope you have a great day. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.